What's going on, everyone? Today we are taking a look at a new robot vacuum. This is the Ecovacs X8 Omni, which is the brand's new flagship model for 2025. From its instant self-washing OZMO Roller to its very powerful 18,000 PA suction power, this is definitely one of the best robot vacuums on the market. Taking a look at some of the best features on this robot, this has their OZMO Roller Instant Self-Washing Mop, True Edge 2.0, which is a dynamic dual edge cleaning technology, a very powerful 18,000 PA suction power, and their Zero Tangle 2.0 anti-tangle cyclonic comb technology. So taking a look at the robot itself, this is definitely one of the best looking robot vacuums on the market. I love the black and gold color theme as it gives it a very luxurious and premium look. Looking at the Omni Station, as you can see, it has the same black and gold theme. So right here at the bottom, you have your dust collection bin. And as you can see, it has a removable bag. You just remove the panel like that. And then coming to the top, you have two water bins, which are for your clean water and your dirty water. They just have lids that open up, and then you can also grab them and remove the entire bin like that as well. Besides the basics I just went over, the station also has a ton of different features, which I'll be going over later in the video. All right, so let's dive into one of the most innovative and best features on this vacuum, which is the OZMO Roller Instant Self-Washing Mop. Unlike vacuums with spinning mop pads, this one does not smear dirt around and instead uses Tineco's patented constant pressure water renewal technology, which actively washes the mop while it cleans. So instead of spreading dirt from one area to another, this makes sure you always have a fresh and clean mop. How this works is the robot has 16 nozzles inside which deliver fresh water to the mop while it's cleaning, and as the mop rolls, it scrubs and pulls all the dirt into the vacuum rather than smearing it around like a traditional mop. Again, definitely one of the best features on this robot that really separates it from everything else out there. I've tested a lot of dual spinning mops before, and honestly, they just aren't suited for larger messes. In comparison, the Ecovacs X8 is able to power through much larger messes, clean quicker, and most importantly, keep all of that inside the vacuum and not spread back on your floors. Another cool thing about this roller is it actually has 4,000 PA of downward pressure, so besides regular mopping, it can even scrub and remove difficult stains as well. To test this out, I put some ketchup on the floor and let it dry for about 2 hours, and as you can see, the robot still powered through this no problem at all. Another great feature this robot has is called True Edge 2.0. This is a dynamic dual edge cleaning technology. As you can see here, both the mop and side brush can mechanically move and extend outward. Compared to any other vacuum on the market, this is going to give you much better cleaning coverage along walls, corners, and other tight spaces as well. When it comes to obstacle avoidance, most vacuums leave a large untouched area around any obstacles, but thanks to the True Edge 2.0, this robot gets a lot closer and cleans more thoroughly as well. When it comes to suction power, most robots only have about 6 to 10,000 PA on average, but this one has a very impressive 18,000 PA. So this is definitely a very strong vacuum that is going to power through everything and again, clean a lot better than most robots out there. If you've owned a vacuum of any kind, you'll know that one common problem is hairs getting stuck on the roller and having to manually remove them yourself. For example, I have another robot vacuum here with a traditional roller, and as you can see, it has a ton of hairs that got wrapped around the roller. So every few weeks, I got to remove this brush, take it off, and these are usually so tied up well on there that I got to get scissors to remove them, and it's just a whole process and hassle. But with the Ecovacs, that is not something you have to worry about, as this has their Zero Tangle 2.0. This is an anti-tangle system that automatically removes the hairs for you. I've been using this robot for about 2 weeks now, and this definitely works very, very well. As advertised, anytime I check the roller, it's been completely clean without any hairs on it. This robot also has their AV3D 3.0 obstacle avoidance system, and this is definitely one of the best on the market as well. This uses multiple different sensors to scan the room in real time and very quickly responds to anything in its way. Unlike a lot of cheaper vacuums, this one does not bump into anything and goes around everything very smoothly. As I said, I love how it avoids obstacles, but still manages to clean the surrounding area very good as well. Taking a look at the hands-free Omni Station, this thing has a ton of features, so you have a lot less maintenance to do. This has a auto empty dustbin, automatic mop cleaning with hot water, auto hot air drying for the mop, and it automatically dispenses cleaning solution to the robot as well. All of this works together and prevents odors and bacteria by keeping the robot clean and dry. Definitely a very good station that makes owning this robot a very hands-free and maintenance-free experience as well. Last but not least, while this does work with Google or Alexa, this vacuum also has its own integrated voice assistant called EcoGPT. So if you get a spill, instead of getting up to start the vacuum, you can stay seated, relax, and simply start the vacuum with your voice instead. All right, so taking a look at the app, this is what it looks like. Up top, you have your battery percentage. Right down here, you have start, recharge, and scenario clean. We'll come back to that in a second, but for now, let's go to enter, and that takes you to the main app page. So right down here, you have start, you have cleaning mode, it has vacuum, vacuum mop, and then mop after vac. You have your suction power, which is anywhere from quiet mode all the way to max mode. You have your water flow rate. You can set this on low, medium, or high. You have your cleaning speed. This has standard, deep cleaning, and quick. And then right down here, you have cleaning passes, and you can select 1 or 2. So instead of coming to here every single time, if you know you're going to use a certain preset for a certain room, what you could do is go back to the main page. And right here, scenario clean, this is basically where it lets you save presets for any room that you want. So you have daily clean, post-meal clean, pet area clean, and deep clean. So maybe on pet area clean, you always get a lot of debris there. So you can select pet area clean, set the area where you have your pet stuff, and then you go ahead and customize all your settings just like I showed you earlier. So definitely a cool feature there that's going to let you customize your cleaning habits and also save you time as well. So right here on the second tab, you also have station, and this has empty dustbin, wash mop, and dry mop options. Let's go back to the robot and go to a robot advanced settings. Basically, this is where you can choose what order you want the robot to clean your house. Maybe the living room first, kitchen first, however you want to do it. You have auto resume, do not disturb, clean along floor, suction boost on carpet, clean carpet first, carpet deep cleaning, carpet recognition setting. So on standard, this is suitable for regular carpets, such as plush carpets and blended carpets. And then sensitivity, which is suitable for ultra thin carpets and smooth mats. So you have some custom carpet care options there. Then you have AI intelligent hosting. When you turn that on, basically it says that this will learn your house, how dirty a certain room is, with floor types, and so on, so on. So instead of you customizing parameters by yourself, this will automatically do it for you based on the data it collects. So definitely a cool feature to have there. I would recommend turning that on. You have intelligent deep mopping. So if an area is extra dirty, it'll mop a second time just to get that area clean. Again, I would recommend leaving that on. You have your AV3D 3.0, which is your obstacle avoidance. And then you have your adaptive edge cleaning. Not really sure why you want to turn those off. Again, just leave them on. And then last but not least, you have child lock down here, which disables all the buttons to make sure your kids don't mess with the buttons on the vacuum. Going over to the station, you also have settings here as well. First off, you have auto empty, and in here you can select from standard and high frequency. And then you have dust collection power, and you have standard or quiet mode. And it says right here, quiet mode is suitable for relatively clean environments or daily tasks. You have forced operation without water. I'll recommend leaving that off. Then you have wash method for your mop. You have intelligent, eco, standard, and deep. Again, you have that intelligent feature that'll automatically learn and figure everything out for you. So rather than setting one of these, just leave it there, and that's going to give you the best results. You have your mop auto wash frequency. You have standard mop wash by room and by time. You have your hot air drying duration, 2, 3, or 4 hours. You have off-peak charging, not something I've seen on any other vacuum, but basically if you're on hourly energy, you can set this to charge only when it's off-peak time, so you can charge at a lower rate. So in the end, that's going to save you money from charging the vacuum. And then last but not least, you have intelligent addition of cleaning solution on or off. Coming up to the middle, you have your rooms. As you can see, I have it in my basement right now, so it's just one big room. You have your zones here, so you can divide zones or also set no-go zones. You have your map settings, and in here you can customize quite a few different things, including the floor material, virtual boundaries, divide, carpet, threshold, and ramp, combine, furniture, delete area, and then area name. So lots of customizations to easily label your map, and then also make sure it doesn't go where you don't want it to go. There is a camera in front of the vacuum, so if you select this here, you can see through the front of your robot vacuum as well. Definitely a cool feature to have there. You can basically have the vacuum be like a mobile security camera. Just roll around your house and see what's going on, check up on your pets or anything like that. And then besides all these settings here, you also have a separate settings page as well. You have your cleaning log, your schedule, your scenarios, your maintenance, and this tells you all the times when you need to do maintenance on your robot. Station and robot settings, which is what I just showed you. You have your Yeeco settings. As I said earlier, this has a Yeeco GPT voice assistant, and this does have a lot of commands. You don't need to go online or check the manual. You can just click on this here, and it tells you here, just say, okay, Yeeco, and then after hearing I'm here, you can select what prompt you want to use, and it has a bunch of different prompts for different scenarios. So you have cleaning prompts, pause or zoom, navigation, control station, commands that you can use offline. So lots of different commands in here you could use. I'll recommend just going through this and learning the ones you want to use often. You have your live view settings, and you can require a password or turn it off to enter the video mode. You have your display settings, which customizes what the map looks like. And that's pretty much it for the app. Lots of options, lots of customizations. And like I said earlier, definitely a very good and well laid out app. Overall, this is definitely a great vacuum. It feels well made, it's packed with features, and most importantly, it does a great job at cleaning. So all in all, if you happen to be shopping for a robot vacuum, I would highly recommend the one I have here, which again is the Ecovacs X8 Pro Omni. If you would like to purchase or get more information, I'll also have the link in the description as well. All right, well, that about wraps up this video. As usual, if you have any questions at all, feel free to drop me a comment and let me know. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.